Hello and welcome to making vanilla extract. As you know, vanilla is expensive. Vanilla extract isn't that good when you're brewing. I did a recent photo on Channel 4, I got a phone call to look at it. And they showed that there's no vanilla at all in the actual extracts you buy in the supermarkets. So you can buy 50 extract grade, and what it is they're not long enough, they're too long, they've got splits in them. Vanilla pods, about a tenner. There's a place in Brighton, I'll put the link below in the information there. So if you do want vanilla, check it out. It's great when you're making meats and to beers as well. I tend to put the pods in the mead and the extract I tend to brew or cook with, brewing beers wise. It just dispenses better. I think it's probably the alcohol content is too low in a beer to extract all the flavour. I'm not sure why, but it just seems to work. That's my preference. But yeah, you get 50 pods. Impresses people when they see 50 pods together. Okay, so first thing you need, vanilla pods, and these really do smell lovely. So now I've got a swingtop bottle. It's a 500 millilitre one. It's just quite big. You can use a 250. Shake it up. You can get one like Tom had, a sloe gin bottle. Now for 500, I'm going to add 15 pods. But of course you need your carrier liquid and cheap vodka, basics vodka, £10 or Tesco known cheap, whatever you can get, cheap is good. It's just to extract the flavour. So I've got enough there. I could do another bottle, 250ml. I can get one, or I can drink it. Alright. So I'm going to move the camera around so you can see what I'm doing. So I won't be on camera. And then what I'll do is I'll narrate over afterwards. So let's crack on with it. Right, first thing to do is you can split the beans. And they say to do it in all the shops and all the do-it-yourself articles in it. Split the bean long ways, but leave a bit at the bottom and throw it in your jar. Well, you can do, because these pods are flat, and you want to extract the flavour. Push them out and round them up a bit. What I find is better is basically an inch. And again, it's all about exchange rates of flavour. I've talked about it before. So that's fine. Cut them into 4. Sitting there like that. Okay. Now for the arduous task. I'm going to split the bean long ways to expose the seeds. Now, some say you shouldn't because obviously it gets into the drink, but if you shake it up and after 3 months and let it settle for a couple of days before you want any, all the seeds tend to sink anyhow. But if you're going to throw in the beer in there, it really, they do sink in there. I've thrown whole pods in meat and that, and I suppose it's because I left them a while, but they do sink eventually. But a vanilla seed is really small. If you're that worried, you can throw your fluid through a coffee filter paper if you don't want the seeds. But I like I don't mind. It's never given me a problem. And there we go. And then you get some seed on the edge of the blade. Wow. That is fantastic. And you get curly bits like that. Just cut them up. There's no seed in it, but you can throw that in. You just crack it open so the liquid can get into the seeds to release the flavour. So if you're thinking of doing a vanilla porter or adding vanilla to a beer, this is a really good way. Now 15 pods to 500 millilitres, leave it for 3 months. I'm reckoning that 20 millilitres to a 5 gallon batch might be enough. It's that strong flavour. So it is a case of experiment. When I do my meads or wines, just throw one pod in for a month or two, and then let it rack. And that's quite a good way of adding flavour. With the extract, this is why I don't do it in the mead with the extract, because you get variability of each harvest. You're not quite sure how strong it's going to turn out. When I do it this way, it does exchange the flavour really strong. The nice thing is, if you keep the pods split just in half with the tails, and you've got a big enough bowl, you put, say, one of the sloe gin bottles that new to homebrew Tom used. I'll put the link on the video to his sloe gin video, and it's a similar principle. You can leave the pods whole, but the nice thing is, once you've started to use liquid, you can just top that up with vodka again. So use so much, I'll top up with vodka and then start shaking it for probably a few days, maybe up to a week, and then let it steep again. And that's a good way of, so you don't necessarily going to run out instantly. But I'm doing this because I'm going to make a chocolate vanilla stout, not the porter. I'm going to do a stout with it. So you get the coffee and the chocolate and the vanilla. Okay, as you can see, nothing in there is now in the bottom. As you can see, it's all in the bottom. I've got my funnel here. So now we're just pouring the vodka. Up to the next line. There we go. And give it a good shake, as you see. You can see the seeds, everything is starting to flow around. You can see that. Maybe I should have left a little bit more headspace, but the colour is just starting to go a little brown already. That's not the back burner, is it? It's starting to tint. And then so a couple of times a day, we'll do that for the next 2 months, 3 months. And yeah, that'll be our vanilla extract. Better than what you can buy with real vanilla, and it's going to end up cheaper.